The Masterforce Brushless 80-volt cultivator. It's a little rototiller, and I bought this the other day to help me kind of maintain my garden. I have a really large rototiller on my tractor, but getting in between the rows after the crops grow has always been a problem. Now in the past, I've used the Garden Weasel. I just really like the name, actually. I know a lot of people make these, but come on, Garden Weasel. It's fun to say. Now, I'm not totally new to the 80-volt lineup of Masterforce. If you're not familiar with Masterforce, Menards carries it, and there's a lot of advantages with buying something from Menards. Specifically, they have a lot of discounts, and you can really save big money if you use their 11% off and get the rebate back. And then you can use that rebate to go buy more stuff from Menards. It's kind of an ever-ending circle of purchasing, I suppose. But anyhow, I'm very familiar with the 80-volt line, and I've had really good success with it in the past. I actually started using these last year, but this little cultivator caught my eye. And again, I need a little cultivator. I was really looking at some of the gasoline-powered ones, and I just don't want to deal with another gasoline engine to maintain. Now, right off the bat, you're going to notice that the battery looks an awful lot like the 80-volt packs from Greenworks. And I'm told that the Greenworks batteries will work in these, and these will work in the Greenworks devices as well. So if you know if these batteries are interchangeable, please put a comment down below. I would love to confirm that, because if that's the case, I might start looking into some of the Greenworks products as well. Now, the charging dock is quite large, and I would expect it to be large because, well, the batteries are large. It is an 80-volt system. That being said, if you want to save some desktop space, you can hang this unit on the wall. It is designed to do so. The batteries do have a built-in meter, and they will tell you in 25% increments just how charged the battery is. The box advertises 5 inches of tilling depth and 10 inches of tilling width. But if we go down here and we measure the tines, really the individual tines are about 2 inches, and you're looking at about 3 inches to the shaft line right there. I've already used the tiller a few times just testing it out, and I think tilling 5 inches is, it'd be pretty tough to do so. I think you're realistically looking at an easy 3. And the width from the furthest outward bending tines are almost 10 inches, more like 9 3/4. If you need to narrow that width down a little bit, you can get it down to 5 inches by taking the 2 tines off on the outside. This is per the instructions. You can adjust the pitch of the handle a little bit by pulling this pin out. There's actually 3 positions where you can lower and raise these wheels to accommodate whether you're a tall or short person. To operate the tiller, it's pretty simple. You have to press this button down first, and then pull the handle back. And you can hear it's not as loud as a gasoline engine. So if you want to till your garden early in the morning in your skivvies, you won't wake your neighbors up. So you're looking at some soil that's a little bit rocky. It's a little bit dry. It is a previous garden from last year. I haven't tilled it this year yet, and I think it's going to be a really good test for this tiller to see how well it does. Let's do one more pass. Didn't do a bad job. It did pretty good. You can see the soil's broken up pretty well. Not bad. Let's test it some more. Now let's get a little brutal with it and see if we can abuse this thing a little bit and see how well it holds up. I'm really impressed. It doesn't want to bog down. It just keeps on going. And you really wouldn't use a rototiller like that, but we just did, and it held up pretty well. So there you have it. That is my quick and dirty, no pun intended, review of this tiller. I think it's going to be a great addition to my existing 80 volt max line, and I'm excited to use it. If you like these types of videos, please like and subscribe. Take a look at some of my other videos, and at the very least, you might be entertained.